Hello, Tech G's. Welcome to this episode of Laptop Tips and Tricks. So I've had so many people complain to me that say, Stanley, I buy data and before I know what's happening, my data has finished. Once I just connect to my system, like it's just as if they use straw to suck all the data. So just calm down and watch this video. I bring you good news. I bring you good tidings. So what we're going to be looking at today is 5 ways in which you can conserve your data usage when using your system. I have 5 ways in which you can conserve your data usage when looking at your system, and we're going to be doing practical example. So for each of these ways, I'm going to list them out and I'm going to show you practical example of how you can limit your data usage using these simple tricks. So the first on our list is setting up of metered connection. So to do this, we'll just dive into our system. You click on your Wi-Fi property where you have your Wi-Fi at the beginning of your system. At the bottom line, you select your Wi-Fi property. Then you connect to the desired network you want to connect to. So for those of us using other models of system, maybe from 8th gen, 7th gen, once you are connected, you see properties. You're going to see properties. Click on properties. For those of us using systems above 10th gen, 11th gen, may be different on your system, or if you're using Windows 11, you may see it differently. So you see like a tiny dot here that also has property. You just need to click on it. Once you click on it, you should have this screen here. Once you have this screen, you just need to see where you have metered connection and turn it on. So once you do this, only the applications that you are using at that particular time will be consuming your data. So you are not going to have background applications running and thereabout. So this is one of the ways in which you can limit your data usage. So the second way in which you are going to be looking at is setting data limits. So you can set data limits in the sense that you can set that, okay, from this point to this point, I just want to use only 1 gig. I want to use 2 gig. So this can help. Once it gets to that 2 gig, it stops working and tells you that, okay, I've gotten to this data usage. So I'm just going to be showing you that. So you go to settings on your system. You can just search on your home browser. You go to settings. You can click settings. You go to network and internet. When you click on network and internet, you see data here. Once you click on data usage, then here you can see, first of all, you can see the applications that have been eating up your data. Then you can try to set a limit. So I can set, it can be monthly, it can be weekly, it can be daily. You can say, okay, every day I want to use 2 gig, every day I want to use 3 gig. This will help limit your data usage. So from here, you just set up your data usage and you can reset depending on what you want to do. So I can set, I want to use 5 gig every day. 5 gig every day, and save it. Once it gets to 5 gig, my internet stops working. That's to tell me that you have gotten to your data limit, and gives you notification once you're getting close to this data usage. So you know how if you're browsing unnecessary or you're watching unnecessary videos, just try to curtail them and know that, okay, your internet usage is getting close. So the third point we are going to be looking at is background applications. You have to stop background applications for running, disabling background applications. So for you to be able to disable background application is still very simple. Everything we are going to be doing today is going to be coming from settings. So you still go back to your settings again. Like I said, press the Windows key and just type settings. You open the settings, then you see, like I said, if you're using Windows 11, you see applications. But if you're using Windows 10, you go to privacy and security, then you see background applications under there. So but for Windows 11, which is what I'm using for this demo, you go to applications, then under application you are going to see installed app. You click on installed apps, then once it opens, you are going to see the different applications that are running on your system and how much data they've consumed. So like this now, I'm saying I'm having Asphalt 9. I don't play this game. I think this is a Windows game that came with the system. It has consumed over 4 gig of my system of my data. So for this now, I can just click on this, go to advanced option, and I can terminate. Either I terminate or I uninstall. So any of this, you can do any of this and it's going to check, or you click on never for the app to run in the background. You say let this app run in the background, select never. So in this kind of way, it's not consuming your data on the background, downloading updates or whatever. So you can still go back and just look at other applications that are consuming your data on the background and just try to disable them. So this kind of way they don't consume your data except you go back and click that they should install. So number 4 we are going to be looking at is video streaming. So most of us stream on the internet. We stream YouTube, we stream Netflix, we stream Prime and the rest of them. So you can set your video quality to 480 pixels. 480 pixel instead of the HD or the thereabout. So because by the time these videos load in high quality, also your data goes in high quality. So to do that, so if, we are going to be using YouTube for this as a sample. So for the purpose of this test, we are going to be making use of YouTube. So you just go to your browser, select YouTube. So like this, I've opened YouTube on my browser. So for me to do these settings, I also need to go to settings on the YouTube. If you go to settings on the YouTube, so under settings, I can go to playback and performance. Under playback and performance, so if you look at this now, this AVI settings is set to auto. So if you want a lower data usage, you can just set it to prefer AV1 for SD. So set to prefer AV1 for SD, and this helps it out. Or you can leave it in auto if you like watching high quality videos. So for other ones like Prime and the rest of them, you see where you can set your video quality, or you can set your download quality. If you go to download, you can set it to a lower version. But I feel this 480p 480p is fair enough. So for other ones that may have in HD and the rest of them, so 480p, you can use 480p. If you have enough data, you do the one you like, and that will go well for you. So the last on our list for today is turning off Windows updates. So turning off Windows updates. So most times Windows download update on the background. So most of us know only this update download on the background. So if you want to conserve data, you can set it to only where you want to do the update by yourself, when you know that you have enough data to do the update by yourself. So to do that, you also go to settings. When you go to settings, you see Windows updates. For Windows 10, it should be update and security or thereabout. So you just see updates. For Windows 10, like I said, you go to advanced. When you open this, you go to advanced, then you see where you can disable automatic update. So for this test, we are making use of Windows 11. Maybe I'll do a separate video for Windows 10. If you guys are having issues, just let me know in the comment section. Maybe I'll do a separate video for systems running on Windows 10. So for Windows 11, like I said, you see Windows update here. From here, you'll be able to see get the latest updates soon as they are available. So this is turned off. So this is not going to install Windows. You can, if you have Windows update currently running on your system that has already started, you can decide to pause it. You can pause it, and when you know when you are going to continue. So but to turn off the automatic update, you just need to click on advanced option. When you see advanced option, just make sure that all these buttons here are turned off. They are all off, and in this kind of way you can limit your data usage. So I think that's my 1 cent for today. If you like this kind of content, please do well to share with your loved ones, share with family, share with friends, share to people that you feel that will need this kind of tips to help them save costs and to help them save time. So I'll see you in the next video, and bye for now.